So that's that. With the lock, I'm going to be using this classic English lock. It's a classic lock because the English makers have been putting this style on for years. And not only is this a classic style, I want to see if I have one of my old bags that have this. It's just a classic shape. The way these locks were made, this is how they made them. Now, with this particular lock, I get this from the last English lock maker that actually makes brass locks. There's no more lock makers in America that make good locks or even bad locks for briefcases and luggage and bags. This was the last one, and this lock maker makes these really authentic, like they were doing them in for generations in England. This is how it was made, solid brass parts. The top is installed not with screws. There are Italian lock makers that make this style of lock much more sleeker, just like my Italian locks. Not as maybe as I don't know. I don't want to say rough, but it's just the lines on the Italian lock makers, like the round knob would be completely smooth. With this one, it's got like a little bit of a bevel. But still, you know, still they're fine. It's just that this lock maker, this English, wants to stay true to form. So and one of the ways they stay true to form is with the Italian lock makers. Let's take the top part, the hasp. They would have screw posts coming out, and we would install them with screw posts, nice and easy. With this, we're still installing these locks with rivets, old school rivets. There is no screw post. We got to put a rivet in. We got to make, you know, we got to do some magic with that rivet to grip the leather and stay in place. I think they're very difficult to install, the rivets. That's why almost every lock maker and every lock you see out there installs either with prongs or screws. Rarely do you install with rivets anymore. It's difficult to put on. It's really a pain in the neck. You really got to know what you're doing. It's the old school way of doing these. This was installed with rivets, and I don't know. I guess they want to make it. They want to stay true. They want to stay authentic. Maybe I think it's also their equipment that they use. It's their templates or whatever. It's just they've been making this style for so long. It's just easy to just make these like this. If you were to make it a different way, you'd have to make a different mold or whatever the reason, whatever the reasons are. I get these from a lock maker in England. From what I understand, he's like the last one. I can't find anyone else that produces locks in England, or even, like I said, in America. And I've looked. I've tried to. I'd rather have my locks made in America, but I have my locks made, the ones that I designed, in Italy, which is the best place. I think maybe France. I don't know what lock makers are in France or other parts of Europe, but I found the best lock makers are in Italy. Okay, besides the point.